Cane syrup glazed duck breast. What I love about this recipe is its simplicity. When it comes to duck, I often like to add a little bit of sweetness and spice. They just work great together. We're going to start with a boneless skin-on duck breast, and every ½ inch begin to just score the skin of the duck but not cutting into the meat, and cut with a crisscross pattern. This will allow the duck to sear and render in the pan and get real crispy. We'll also season the duck with just a little bit of salt and pepper on each side. In a hot skillet over medium heat, I place the duck breast skin side down. I add nothing to the pan. The pan is still dry. What's going to happen is this duck will begin to render and fat will start to extrude from the duck itself. As that begins to happen, we'll slowly start to move the duck around, and we want this to cook until the skin gets very crispy. While the duck is cooking, we'll make our cane syrup glaze. I start off with some Steen's cane syrup. This is a sugar syrup from Louisiana, but you can very easily substitute this with honey. We'll start to zest some orange into the cane syrup as well. This will really add that great flavor, and also some fresh thyme. I like to take the thyme and just scrape the leaves right off the stem and avoid the stem itself as it's a bit fibrous. Just a little bit of chili flake. This will add a nice kick, but you have to be careful. Adding too much will make it too spicy, but just a touch is perfect. We're going to mix all that together and go back to our duck. When the skin of the duck has gotten good and crispy, we'll flip the duck breast and let it start to sear on the other side. I've set an oven to 375 degrees and allowed it to preheat. And then we want to add that glaze all over the top of the duck and into the pan. Then transfer this oven-safe pan to that preheated oven and let it start to cook. After about 5 minutes, I pull the duck out and come back and rebase or lacquer the duck itself, being sure to get some on the skin and allow it to start to caramelize over that duck. Back into the oven for another 5 minutes is all you need, and we're ready to pull that duck out. And then we're going to take the duck breast out of the pan and let it start to rest. You want the duck to rest for about 5 minutes. This will allow that muscle to start to relax and redistribute the juices. After that, if you want to, I like to slice the duck. This is up to you how many slices you want to do, but I like to slice several pieces so they're just very easy to eat, nice and tender. And then when we serve this, I love serving the duck itself with pureed sweet potatoes, but any fall or winter vegetables or roasted root vegetables would be a fantastic accompaniment with the duck. I come back and fan that duck over that sweet potatoes, and then of course we're going to come back with that wonderful cane syrup glaze that's reduced in the pan as it's cooked and got nice and kind of this great caramel yet spicy texture, which just matches the duck beautifully. And there you have it, guys. Steen's cane syrup glazed duck breast. Thanks to you so much for tuning in. Bye for now.